Hello and welcome, Pixel fans, and welcome back to Civ 5, or maybe welcome for the first time to Civ 5 Tips and Tricks.
Possibly, you might be watching this one first.
Yes,
in which
knows?
case, welcome!
Yes, welcome, yes, it's me and my friend Yujit here.
Hello!
My random Civilization 5 friend. That's all we ever do is play Civilization 5. We have no other...
We did used to play Civilization 4
Oh
before
yeah,
it came out.
of course, we used to play Civilization 4. So we're quite well versed in the knowledge of Civilization, possibly, maybe.
Ish.
We're not going to throw you on the wrong track. Anyway, looking at the Japanese today.
This is Pixel's specialist subject here. He usually plays as Japanese if he gets half a chance.
Well, I do like the Japanese. They are very, very wary, and I will tell you why. They have a special...
Tell me for why, Pixel.
I will tell you for why. They have an awesome trait, which is they will fight as if they are at 100% strength, even when they're not. So if they're almost dead, they'll do as much damage as someone who's not dead at all. But they will probably die in the process of doing that damage.
I think that would be a kamikaze, I think.
Yeah, they're quite good at the old kamikaze. Now, their unique unit here is the Samurai, which starts with Shock 1. We promoted him with Shock 2 because we got an extra promotion when he was built.
Started with one, yeah.
Yeah, I think that might have been to do with something that we had built in the city, but...
Possibly barracks or something like that.
Yes. Standard, though, he starts off with Shock 1, and I believe Great Generals?
Great Generals 2. Combat very likely to create Great Generals.
Which is very useful in the war situation that Japan are just good at war. They love a little bit of war in the air.
A little bit of the old warring,
but you do need iron. The first thing you want to rush, well, not necessarily rush iron, but you want to have a supply of it as the Japanese to get your samurais out.
Unfortunately, you've only got 2 there at the minute, Pix, so you're only going to get 2 samurais out.
Well, this is just a demo game.
Yeah.
This isn't an actual game. This is just to show you a little bit of what we've got.
2 samurais, you'd probably take this island you're living on.
yes, it's not. It
as long
shouldn't
as
be
you've got
difficult.
A catapult or something.
Should not be difficult because you can't take a city with just samurais. Well, you probably can if you have enough.
If you have enough of them, probably.
But you generally make sure you have at least one siege weapon. At least. Don't try and take anything without a siege weapon. I know it can be a pain losing your main people just to get your siege weapon in position.
But it's necessary.
It is pretty much necessary because you need to use them to knock them down.
But the other unit the Japanese get, you won't be seeing us at the moment because it's only 350 AD, but they do get the Zero Fighter.
Yes, the Zero
in
Fighter.
In the late game.
It's a very good anti-fighter fighter.
Yeah.
So it's good for basically defending your airspace if you're being attacked by other fighters, and you can also put them on your ships and
your aircraft carriers.
Yeah, aircraft carriers and stuff like that.
Well, a random fact is the Zero Fighter in real life was the first ever fighter craft to be specifically designed to launch from an aircraft carrier.
Ah, I did not know that. So that's probably something to do with the old Civ, why they were there. So anyway, we're looking at of the social policies. Out of anyone that we've looked at so far, they're probably the best bet to go down on because
they probably are. Yeah.
Yes, we still love our liberty. We love our liberty because
you just can't take away
that
liberty.
Free settler is just too good. We just love that free settler.
The building speed as well.
Ah yes, 50% extra. It's because we love growth. That's what we like.
No, we just love more cities.
Yeah, exactly. Well, growth. Yeah,
more
city growth.
Yes, more.
If you want more cities, liberty is the way to go because you get your. But honor, you can get what is it? Adopting honor, 33% combat bonus against barbarians, and you get culture every time you kill some barbarian. Yes. But later on,
if you're in quite a wild and hairy map, it can be quite handy at the beginning because that could pop you a few policies and get you further up and ahead of other people.
Yes, and we've got things like the warrior code, which gives you extra % production when
a free
training.
Great General.
Great
General.
Oh,
Grendel.
No, you get a free Grendel too.
Free Grendel?
Free Grendel too. Yeah, look at that.
Gonna have to go get Beowulf.
Now, discipline is a very useful thing if you're fighting in packs, like a wolf. Because you get 15% extra combat strength for melee units which have military units nearby. So if you have like a group of samurai together, boom, and they all attack at the strength of even if they're damaged, 100% strength, even if they're damaged. So at plus 15% combat strength as well. Ooh. So that would be painful. You 50% more experience from combat, so you get your super samurai sorted out. Then you can keep your cities happy
Happiness
by...
from garrisons.
After you finish the war, you can move your cities back. The problem with that, though, is if you're going military, you don't really want your military city... military
sitting
people...
in garrisons.
Yeah, you want them out there doing... So you build, like, a load of rubbishy scouts and just get the extra happy from the scouts.
Yeah,
and
that'd work.
Yeah. But that'll cost you more upkeep and all sorts. Well, anyway, professional army, gold, cost of military upgrades reduced by 32%, and
city
plus-
happiness from defensive buildings.
yes, that's pretty good because you get extra happy. The happy that you need from
Yes.
you're missing out from certain things like that. What's that? How do you
Happiness from cities connected. Meritocracy.
meritocracy? That's how you pronounce it. I was waiting for the pronunciation there. So
I do words.
yes, good for you. Well done. Right. So yes, I think that is our little look at Japan that we have here. Remember, go to get your iron as soon as you can.
Yeah, as soon as you can see iron, you want to be trying to secure the area. Even if you can't necessarily use it yet,
Yeah.
you want to make sure you'll have it when you really need it.
And as a warlike civ, you're probably going to need horses as well,
Yeah.
just for a bit of backup. But samurais and your siege weapons, and just go to war as the Japanese.
Basically,
Go
that
to
tactic
war.
has worked for you very well in the past as the Japanese. Just get samurais, kill things.
Yes. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed our newest episode of Tips and Tricks for Civ 5.
Indeed.
And until the next episode, we will see you then. Goodbye.
Ta-ra!